the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This question is for the Minister of Housing. Madam Speaker, rent and housing costs continue to rise in our province, but they are dropping in other Canadian cities. While this government pats themselves on the back for a housing market that no one can afford or get into, Build Nova Scotia has quietly cancelled a large nonprofit housing development in downtown Dartmouth on public land that has been in the works since they came into office. Government announcements are not roofs over people's heads. As rents continue to increase and housing costs remain out of control, why would this government cancel the building of hundreds of affordable units on public land?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Housing. First question.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. Madam Speaker, before I answer a question, I just want to say what an honour it is to be called upon as a minister in this historical building. It is an absolute honour that I will cherish the rest of my life, and is a file that's deeply personal to me. In a building with so many incredible people, I'm humbled to be considered a leader in this building. So, Madam Speaker, thank you. Madam Speaker, this government has a 5-year housing plan that is $1.7 billion. Madam Speaker, when we took government, we were looking at less than 1% vacancy rate. We were looking at people struggling all over the place. And Madam Speaker, I'll have more than a couple seconds, for sure.
You asked him his first question in the House. I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
This government has 2 prime lots in downtown Dartmouth, the other one on the waterfront. But despite repeated questioning, they have not committed to using either for affordable housing. The only announcement, in fact, has been the one this week that a derelict shed will be taken down on the site. Hundreds of people, young people priced out of their homes, seniors struggling under incessant rent increases, could be living in apartments they can actually afford on these sites. And I'd like to let the minister know that the vacancy rate for housing that the average Nova Scotian can afford is still 1%. Will the Minister of Housing use this land to build housing that people can actually afford?
Before I recognize you, I ask members to speak through me and not directly to ministers. I recognize the Honourable Minister of Housing.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I hope I get housing questions all day long. There is so much to celebrate here. We have such an important and amazing department that is doing so much, Madam Speaker. I don't even know where to start. Talk about affordable housing. 3,000 units created with a $283 million budget, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, that is absolutely incredible. And you know, Madam Speaker, I'll go right back to 2009. Do we want to talk about that when capital spending was cut to death and we lost every 20 and 40-year-old we had in this province because the NDP cut everything? Madam Speaker, what we've been doing in this province has been second to none. Don't mind those guys. Madam Speaker, second to none. What we do with housing, land for housing and everything else. Thank you, Madam Speaker.